Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 4 of this RMS Lusitania tutorial. Today's focus is the second section of the ship's superstructure, basically the boat deck superstructure, bridge wings, wheelhouse, and a few other bits along the way, if I can think of them. So before we start though, I'm just going to show that I've added the doors or windows to the previous deck. So on the inside here, I've added all the doors or windows like so. So it's basically a few doors, or a pair of doors, a load of windows, pair of doors, load of windows, all things like that, and also the same down here, and that's our little job done there. So yeah, just thought I'd show that. So what we're going to do now is go back to the front wall of the superstructure we built previously, and we're going to go to the front wall, and we're going to go on the wood to the fourth block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on that block we add a colour block to mark the centre, so it's the fourth block back on the wood, and then we're going to build this wall 9 wide, so that's 4 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and it should look something like that. So that's 9 wide, and then we're going to build a curvy wall round to the side like so. So we want a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 back, 1, 2, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then leave it at that for the minute. So I do the same the other side. So I do the 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So there's the front curvy wall like that. And then on both sides we're going to build the side parts now. It's going to be like the inside walls. It's going to be straight lines and then weavy bits as well. So we're going to start on the left side here, but like I say, it's the same on both sides. So at the end of the 4 we want a line of 77, so that's 7, 7, so put a block there, or I'll put a block there and measure that. So that's block number 1, and we want to add, or basically build a line of 77 blocks long without any issues. So this could go one of many ways, but build it 77 long at this point. Like I say, it's the same on both sides, so you just build either side at a time. So that's 63 so far. And that is 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So that is 77 there. Yeah, that is. Excuse me. So that's the 77 there. And at the end of that, we want to build a line, or basically start with the wavy bits. So I want to build 2 curving outwards. So 2, 1, 2, and then 2 again, 1, 2, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 2 curving in, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want 2 and 2 again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2 back in again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we want a line of 38. So once again I put the first block in and measure as we go along. So that's the first block, and we want a line of 38. So like I say, I freehand it and then measure as we get there. So how far is that? That is that's 44, so I've gone too far, and that is now 38. There we are. So that's 38 long there, and at the end of the 38 we want to build out 2 again. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, and again 1, 2, 1, 2, plus 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we want 2, 2 again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then finally a line of 48. So that's the first block again, measure that, and then build a line of 48 or 47 after that, 1 block. So in total it should be a line of 48. Da -la -la -la, dee -dee 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 -dee. So how far is that? That is 62, so I've gone miles too far, and that is now 46, 47, 48. So there we are, 48 as it says at the end of that pink sentence, after all the trials and tribulations. So that's one side done, and it should look something like that. You do the same on the other side. So like I say, it's symmetrical on both sides. So what I'll do, I'll quickly copy it to the other side. Excuse me, keep coughing. My cold is getting better, but I'm still not recovered fully, so I still can't talk properly. Anyway, just quickly copy this to the other side. So do copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, there's the other side done. So now we've got the foundations of the walls done like that. and it don't look too bad. You can also join them together across the back if you want to. I'll do that in a minute, so no need to worry. Before we do any building upwards, we want to go to the front wall here, and only this front wall of 9. We want to increase that to 5 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and build that all the way across this part like so. So only this front panel, build it to 5 high, like so. And we're going to build the bridge wings now. So behind that front panel, at the top, so on the top point here, we want to build outwards 2 rows of 4, so it's the same on both sides. So 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. And then 2, 1, 2. Back 2, 1, 2, and then inwards again, back 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to build inwards towards the ship again, 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then back along the side, 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then inwards 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, so 2 in. And then you can build down to connect to the foundations like so. So that's one side done like that. I'll do the other side, may as well. So we do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 threes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, 7 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 in, 1, 2, 2, and then down to connect to the foundations. And there we go, that's both sides done like that. That's the bridge wings sort of laid out. And then what we're going to do now is between the front panel we've done there and this pillar here, we're going to increase the walls to 4 blocks high. So only build them 4 high like so. And when we add the bridge wing deck, the deck will sit on top of these inside walls like so. So as I do one side, build that to 4, build it to 4 high all the way to the front panel, and then I'll just copy it across to the other side in a minute. So get this out of the way first. And there we go, that's that front panel done, all those panels done there like that. And like I said, the deck will sit on top of those inside walls. And what I'll do now, I'll quickly copy this to the other side, just to save a few seconds of prattling about. I'm going to do the usual copy, flip, paste. And there we go, there's both sides done, and it should look something like that. And then from the back pillar, which was where the bridge wings reattach, basically from here you're going to add or build these walls up now to 5 high. So all the way along the side, build them to 5 high. So I should go from this pillar here down to the first wibbly bit for the moment, and then just build it 5 high. Like so, and then I'll do the first wibbly bit, and then I'll do a jump cut while I sort out the rest. So just to give you an idea on what I'm trying to explain, you probably know anyway. So that's the first wibbly bit. Like so. So that's the first few bits done, 5 high. So you just do the same thing all the way down the side like so, and the other side as well. Increase that all to 5 high. And also you can build the back wall as well, so reattach the sides to sides across the back. Like so. So across the back here from the ends of the walls like so. So that back wall there as well, increase that to 5 high. So what I do a jump cut while I sort that out, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So the walls have been increased to 5 high all the way down the sides now, and it should, in theory, look something like that. Now what we can do is start adding the deck. Now as before, the deck will sit, if you start at the front, that is, the deck will sit along the top of the white section like so. And also in the bridge wings, the deck will go right into the bridge wings here, and then it will sit on the inside, sit on top of the inside walls there like so. So what I'll do, I shall use the fill tool to fill in all the wood decking. So fill wood by 200, and it shouldn't take too long, in theory. Oh, there we go. So there's the deck I think that's gone the full way. So there we go. It should look something like that when it's all filled in. And just going to pop down to the back end and make sure it's all okay. Because the last time I did this, it did not quite reach, and it hasn't reached this time, bugger. Right. Just stand on this block here, fill in the gap. There we go. Right, so that's all disaster averted there. So yeah, so what you could do now if you want to, start adding the doors and windows to this wall as well. Like on the inside here, you know, just add a few random doors, a few random windows, all the way down the sides, and it should all be okay. Hunky-dory it should be. So here we are. But while we're at the back here, we can start adding or increasing the length of the walls. So we're going to go down, yeah, it doesn't matter which side you're on because it's symmetrical, and it's just at the back end of the superstructure we just built. The walls we're going to do are going to be 21 long, but only 4 high, okay? So we're going to go from the, I'm on the right hand side here, so the right corner here, just extend them by 21, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, like so, and then build that to 4 high, so let's do this one by hand. So that's 3 high, and then we'll just want to make it 4 high, like so. And it should look something like that. And we'll do the same on the other side. So 21 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then increase to 4 high again. So I use well edit to do this bit, just to save a bit of time. And there we go. That's 21 long and 4 high. And then once again, join them together across the back. So I'll use well edit to do this. So just build a back wall as well. Go from side to side, and there we go, there's the back wall added. And then the deck you can add, and of course it is 1 block lower than the rest, so along the top line of the white here just add the deck. And I shall use the fill tool again, so fill wood by 200, and there we go, there's the deck filled in, and you can see it is 1 block lower than the rest. That's how it should be, and it should all look something like that. Not brilliant, not perfect, but it will do. Love that philosophy. And yeah, that's the superstructure done. So once you've added the doors and windows to those side walls, it will look a lot better. So it does look bland, but like I say, it room for improvement. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go back to the front wall, or go back to the front of the bridge wings. And what we're going to do now is go back to where the bridge wings reattach to the superstructure. So the bridge wings are there, and this is on the right hand side. So the bridge wings reattach to the superstructure here. And what we're going to do underneath, we're going to build a line, or build a wall of blocks underneath all the way around the bridge wings to the front. So start on one side at the back here and just add a wall of blocks underneath, like so, all the way around the bridge wing and around to the front, like so. And there we go, there's the bridge wing attached there, or a bit thicker that is. And do the same the other side, of course. Build out like so, and then down the side, and then out and round like so. And there we go, there's that bridge wing done there. So what we're going to do now is add the supports to the bridge wings. How do we do this? We're going to go, doesn't matter which side you're on, because once again it's symmetrical, but I'm on the left hand side here. Underneath the bridge wing here, you've got this row of 3 here, and you've got this block here and this block here. So from these 2 blocks here, just build a line of 3 like so, and then each end build in 3. So build in 1, 2, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3, and in the middle 1, 2, 3, and at the end of the 3 build down 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 like so. So there's the support like that. And then on the centre, once again, centre block, 1 block in, build 2 forward, or 2 inwards rather, 2 in like that, and then 2 down, 1, 2 like that. And that's the support for the bridge wing like that, and it don't look too bad. So do the same on the other side. I'll quickly do that. So underneath the bridge wing we add the row of 3, and then in 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the row of 2, 1, 2, down 2, 1, 2, and there we go, there's our bridge wing supports added there. Now what we can do now is behind the bridge wings we can add a wall along the side. Now this is only a short wall, so you've got the bridge wing here, this is on the right hand side again, So remember, it's the same on both sides. So the bridge wing support here, and from the this point here, which is just outside of the bridge, we can add a row of 9 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it is 8. So build back 8, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then do the same the other side again. Want a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then on the front of the superstructure that supports the well, it's basically the boat deck. So the boat deck here, got the front wall here. On that front wall, we're going to start at the centre, but 1 block back. So start there. So on the centre block, 1 block back, and what we're going to do is build a wall around the front, but building it 1 block back from the front at all times. So build it along the front there, like so, and then just building it 1 block back, like so. So it's basically just tracing the front wall like so, and then on the side you build it like so, something like that. So as long as you've got 1 block back from each row, you should be okay, in theory. Now to do the same on the other side. And there we go, that's that side done there. And it should, in theory, look something like that. Marvellous, wouldn't you say? So yeah, that's that job done there. So what we're going to do now is quickly look at the prototype, because I've written things down here, but I can't quite work out what I have done. So yeah, it's fine. Right, what we're going to do now is add a set of stairs either side behind the bridge wings now. So once again, back to where the bridge wings reattach to the superstructure. So the bridge wings come down the side here on this row of 8, and then this row of 2 here. So what we're going to do in this row of 2 here, we're going to remove 2 blocks, and we're going to build stairs going down to the boat deck. So we'll get our stairs, which are those, and we're going to build our stairs going down. So there's a single row of stairs going down to the boat deck, like so. And then at the bottom of the stairs, or underneath each stair block, just add a block for support, like so. And then at the bottom of the stairs, just build the banisters up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 1, or 2 up, like so. And there we go, that's that side done there. Do the same the other side. So remove these 2 white blocks there and just add stairs. So stairs, 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 like so. And the blocks underneath. And then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. And there we go, there's those supporting stairs there. And then from those stairs, where the row of 2s go up at the end of the stairs, what we're going to do, from the stairs all the way around the bridge wings, around to the front, we're going to add another wall. So from the stairs, on this outside edge, just build a wall all the way around the bridge wings and around to the other side. So basically from one side, go around to the other side, to the other set of stairs. So across the front there, like so. And then we're going to curve around again to the other set of stairs, like so. So down in, and then in, and then there we go, up to the last set of stairs there, like so. And that is that little job done there. So there's the bridge wings buffed out now, or well, not buffed out, but bulked out. So they look much chunkier than they need to be, but that's how they should be. At least that's how I designed them anyway. Excuse me. And now what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? We need to build the ship's wheelhouse. So what we're going to do now, go to the centre of the front wall again. And what we're going to do is add... what do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, we're going to add 7 windows. So on the centre block, we'll add a centre window, which is 2 blocks high like that. And then we want to add 3 other sides. So 1 block gap window, 1 block gap window, 1 block gap window. So 3 either side of the centre. So window, 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 like that. So you've got 7 windows across the front. And then add white pillars in between, like so, plus 1 pillar at the end, like that. Same this side, and then the pillar at the end, like that. So you've got the front of your bridge wheelhouse, like so. And then for the sides of the ship's wheelhouse, we're going to build, how long is it? It is 25 long. So from this block here, you're going to count that as block number 1, and you're going to build down the sides 25. So that's number 1 already. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, like that. And the same the other side. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And then join them together across the back. Like so. And then increase them to 4 blocks high. So 2, 3, 4. And build them 4 blocks high all the way around. So use our quartz tool. And just build it 4 high. Sides and back. Like so. There we go, there's the walls increased. And then what you do, build a line of blocks across the top of the ship's wheelhouse, or across the top of the windows rather. Like so. Just sealing them off. And there we go, there's the wheelhouse in place. And basically all you want to do now is just add the roof, which is all wood blocks. So just add a wood roof front to back, and it should all be fine. So what I'll do, I'll stand on this block here, and we'll use the fill tool. And there we go, there's the, well, that's quicker than I expected. That's the wood filled in. And that's the ship's wheelhouse done. It should look something like that. Marvellous. Now what we can do now is roughly halfway along the side of the bridge of the wheelhouse. I don't know where exactly, but roughly halfway along we can add some stairs. So I'll remove 1 white block, like so, and build 2 wood blocks out. So 1, 2, like that. And then facing towards the stern or towards the back, build stairs going down to deck level, like so. And then as before, add blocks underneath for support. And then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then around the back of the wood, like so. So there's our stairs there. And do the same the other side. So exactly the same place. Remove 1 white block and build 2 wood blocks out, plus the stairs going down, like so, and then the blocks underneath. And then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then around, like so. And there we go. That's the ship's wheelhouse almost done. And then what you can do now is I'll start adding the doors or windows to the ship's wheelhouse. So I'll put a window here on one side, plus a pair of doors. And then the rest of the wheelhouse is pretty much just small windows, like so. That's nothing really more than that. So put another window behind there, and then another pair of doors. And that would do really. So you got windows and doors down the side. I'll do the other side. So you want a window there, and then a door there, not there. And then small windows, and then after the door add another window, and then another pair of doors a bit further back. And there we go, that's the other side done. And like I say, it should in theory look something like that, but you can sort of improvise and do your own design if you want to for the windows and doors. As long as it's that shape, you can do your own window. As long as it's that shape and you've got these front windows, you should be okay. Just do the rest of the windows how you see fit. And then the last job for the ship's wheelhouse for today is to add the iron bars around the top. So just add handrails around the top of the ship's wheelhouse. There will be a bit more detail to go on later on, but we'll just get this little job done first. But like I say, just add your handrails around the top of the wheelhouse, and everything should all look fine and dandy. That's the theory anyway. And there we go. That is that job done there. And it don't look too bad. So we've got quite a bit done for the moment, but still plenty more to go on. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then we shall move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is do a few smaller details. So along the side of the top superstructure, so what we're going to do is add a few stairs. So we've got the first staircase here, which is just behind the bridge wings. What we're going to do now is go along the sides to just behind the first pair of wibbly bits, so these wibbly bits here. We're going to add a set of stairs just behind here. So I don't know where exactly, but say roughly halfway between the first pair and the second pair of wibbly bits. put a set of stairs here. So remove a block and then build out 2 wood, and then stairs going down to deck level there. And as before, add the blocks underneath, and then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then around like so, like that. So that's the first stairs, and then you want to add a second staircase behind the last pair of wibblies over here. So I don't know where exactly again, because I've not written it down and they weren't sort of placed in anywhere specific. So just sort of go just after the second set of wibbly bits, just cut another hole and then build 2 wood out, and then the stairs going down again. That's basically all you need to add, like that. So there we are, there's the second staircase. Add the blocks underneath for support, and then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then around like so. So that's that set of stairs there. So you do the same design on the other side with the stairs. So what I'll do, I'll quickly copy paste them just to save a bit of time. So I'll copy the stairs to the other side, and I may as well copy half the bloody structure while I'm here as well. So copying stairs, like so. So we do with the copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, there's the stairs on the other side. So didn't really need to copy it, but I thought I'd save a bit of time. So there we are, there's the stairs on the other side as well. And like I say, once you've added the doors and windows to these walls, it will look a lot better. So I'll do that between now and the next video, but hey ho, there we go. So that's those 2 little details done there. So what we're going to do now is go to the stern, and we're going to do a few details on the stern. So we're going to add the gold band. If you look on the stern of the ship, you can see on the prototype, that is, you've got the gold, 2 gold stripes. We're going to add those on the prototype, or add those on this build now. So 1 block down from the top. So if you look at it side on, like so, and 1 block down from the top, so looking at it side on, 1 down from the top, we're going to add 20 blocks back. So that's 1 there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm removing and replacing, so that's 8 so far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 on the 20 like that. If you're looking at it side on, like so. And then what you do then, I think it's a 2 block gap. Yeah, 2 blocks down. So go from the end of the last row, or the 20th block, go 3rd block down. So 1, 2, 3, and we do the same again all the way forward. So all the way back rather. So it's I think it's 18 this time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. May as well make it 19 there. So there we are. So it's 19 in total, I believe. And I think there's a 2 block gap on that one, but it may actually be a 3 block gap, so I may have just slightly cocked it up. If I just fly over to the prototype, and yes, I'm just realising it is a 3 block gap, so I do apologise there, so bugger. So yeah, I'm going to quickly undo that, and well, I'll redo it and then undo it. I'll go 1 block under again, and undo the bollocks up that I've just done. So it's the same thing again, so it's 18 blocks. But yeah, I do apologise for screwing this all up. God's sake, I really should take note of what I'm doing. So there we are, I'm just filling the gaps elsewhere. And then what I'll do, I shall replace the blocks that I've mistakenly done. So replace 1594 with 251 15. There we go. Right, so that's a disaster averted there. As you can see, it's a 3 block gap between each section. So there we are. There's the 2 gold bands there. And the reason for these is basically the name of the ship was between the bands. So that's on one side at least. So just fill in the gaps where needed. And then do the same on the other side. So go the other side on and just add the 20 forward again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm doing more damage than good here. 17, 18, 19, 20, I think. Let me just double check to make sure I've done that right. No, I haven't. Oh, I've removed too many blocks. There we go. So there's the 20 blocks there. And then fourth block down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the same again. So it's basically just a row of 18 this time. Or replace and remove 18 blocks. Then you just connect them all up across the back now. Like so. And then we'll have the two gold stripes on the stern. It does make it look a lot classier, but putting it together is a pain in the ass. And yeah, when the ship was, or had its name on the back, the name would have gone between the two gold bands. It would have been Lusitania, Liverpool. So that's all that done there. So that is how it should look. Anyway, that's the glimmery or the blingy bits done. What we're going to do now is add the rudder and the propellers. So for the rudder, we need cobblestone wall like so. And for the propellers, we're going to need sandstone and sandstone stairs, wherever they are. Sandstone stairs, that one. So I'll sort the rudder out first. So what we'll do, we'll go underneath to this straight edge under here. And what we're going to do, add 3 hinges, which is basically cobblestone wall. So 1 block gap, 2 1 block gap, 3. So there we are. There's our hinges like so. And then for the rudder itself, we're going to go from the top hinge, and build down 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we want forward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Then down 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, like that. So there we are. Then for the bottom of the rudder, you want to build back 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. And then at the end, you want to build up 2, or back 2, 2 like that, and then 2 again. And then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then curving forward, we want to build 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then forward 4, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And there we go, there's our rudder like that. And it's a bit shorter than the other one on the prototype, actually. If you want to, you can extend the bottom of the rudder by 1 block to make it 13, and then extend each section of the rudder just to make it look better, because the rudder actually meant to be in line with the bottom of the stern, or the back of the stern. So yeah, but anyway, there's the rudder added there. And then what you do is just fill in the whole thing with red blocks. I know if it is a bigger scale, you can add more detail to it, but as this is sort of bogey scale, you can just go with what we got. And there we go, there's our our rudder added there. You can add another hinge if you want to, where the rudder attaches to the bottom there, like that. And it should look something like that. Right, so that's that. So what I'm going to do first, before I do the propellers, I'm going to go over to the prototype and see how the propellers are made, because I've not written that down. So the propeller shafts are fine. It's just the propeller blades I'm having problems with. So you want 2 out, 2 out. Okay, so that's fine. So that's the shape of our propellers, right? Okay. So we'll go back to our rudder now, and we'll start by adding the propellers. Now this is the same on both sides. Okay, so it's symmetrical on both sides. You got the propeller, the rudder hinge just here, and just above that you got this corner block here. And what we're going to do is count from there, count forward 13 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then from there you're going to build out in red 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then underneath we add 2, and then 2, and then 2, like so. And then 1 back, like so. That's where the propeller will attach. And then on there, on that block there, you're going to add another block of sandstone, like so. And then you're going to add the first propeller. So the first propeller is going to be, like I say, you're going to be 2 out, 2 out. And then underneath we go 2 down, 2 down, 2 out, 2 out, and then 2 up, and then 2 up. So you got a propeller which is sort of shaped like a not a very good swastika, and then we can add the stairs to create the blade in a much better shape, like so. And there you go, there's the first blade like that. Sort of makes it look like a more of a one of those rather than a one of those. And then we'll add the propeller blade or proper propeller blade shape to the rest of the thingy what's its. So that's 3 blades so far. Just get the last one in place. And there we go, there's all 4 propeller blades in place, and we'll add a centre block for the cone. And there we go, there's the first propeller in place. So you do the same thing on the other side. And now what we're going to do now is go back to where the propeller shaft is connected. And from there we're going to count forward again to build the other one. So we're going to count forward by 41. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So 41 back, or 41 forward rather. Then from there we build out 2, and then 2 again, 2 again, and 2 again. And as long as they're at the same height, you should be okay. So that one, but the first propeller was 3, 2, 2, 2. The second one is 2, 2, 2, 2, like that. And it's the same process as before. So put a block forward, or back rather, and then a block of sandstone, and then we do the same design: 2 out, 2 out, 2 down, 2 down. The other way, 2 down, and then out, 2 up, 2 out, 2 out, and then 2 up, 2 up. And then as before, we add the propeller blade details, and then everything should all be hunky diddly dory. That's the theory anyway. And there we go, there's the second propeller done. Add the centre cone. There we go. And then that's the 2 propellers done. So what we want to do now is go back to the propeller shaft. So we'll go to the first one here at the back. And from the propeller shaft, or the end of the propeller shaft, just build the red all the way forward until it blends in with the rest of the hull. Like so. And do the same with the next 3 rows up. And it should, in theory, look fairly good. Like that, and then the last row up here. Like so. Anyway, that's the first propeller done, and we do the same with the other shaft. Just build that all the way forward. Like so, and do the same with the next few rows up. And the last row at the top. And there we go, there's the second propeller done. So that's 2 of the 4 propellers, and it should look something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'll quickly copy to the other side, so both sides will be symmetrical and everything should be fine. So yeah, so that's those 2 in place, and it looks quite good in my opinion. So like I say, what I'll do, I'll quickly copy, flip to the other side. So to there, so we do copy, flip to the right, and then we paste, and there we go, there's all 4 propellers in place. Marvellous. The ship now has propulsion and also a gold stripe around the back, and it should look something like that. So this brings the ship to, or brings it to, well, more to life I suppose. It's still a long way from being finished, but hey ho, there we go. But that's really all I'm going to do for the rest of today. So yeah, we've well, I've done quite a bit anyway. So that's the Lusitania taking shape, and yeah, not doing too bad. So we'll fly back to the front end and recap what we've got to do next. So as before though, if you're going to be building this as part of a downloadable project, a download on another game, conversion to other games, post to social media, a video on YouTube, all things like that. And of course, don't forget to give me a bit of credit for the design. That's all I ask, because there's people, more and more people out there building my stuff and then taking all the credit for it. I don't mind people doing, building it, but it's just like, as long as I get credit for it, for the design. That's really all I ask for. There are a lot of shit weasels out there who do like to brag that they've built it all themselves. There are a few people on the blacklist, so there you go. They're in this sort of hall of shame, but there you go. Anyway, that's it for today. That's part 4 done. Part 5, I think, we'll probably do the forecastle details and maybe get the funnel placements out of the way, but we'll see. No big deal for that just yet, but yeah, we'll see what comes about, and we'll go from there. So we'll leave it at that. So this is Rich, signing off, logging off, disappearing. And I shall return in part 5, so bye for now.